Credit Live. How y'all doing? Reporting live from the lovely Tesla Model S. It's the 2015 Tesla Model S, not a brand new one. Um, I love my car, man. I really love my car. I bought it back in 2019. It's a fantastic vehicle. Um, a lot of news, a lot of things in the news about Tesla right now, things like that. But don't believe the hype. Okay, don't believe the hype when it comes to the negative stuff. All right, because there's a lot of good things going on with that company, and it's made a lot of growth. Even today, a lot of people are sleeping on the Tesla stock and all that. Tesla made me $4,000 today, so it's definitely been a great day. But a lot of people may have gotten it, and because there was a small downturn and things like that, people got out. And don't get it twisted. I know what the video topic is about. Okay, so we're gonna get to that here in 1 second. Okay, this right here is something I got from just in Chicago, and so went to the dispensary, got me some pre rolls, got some other stuff too. If you don't smoke, if you don't like people to smoke, I'm not the person to watch. I'm sorry. I'm gonna be me. I'm not gonna give you no suit and tie stuff. I mean, I know some of y'all probably used to suit ties and lies. Um, and I said that the way I said it on purpose: suit, ties, and lies, because that's all they do is wear these suits and lie. In government, and I mean, you can pick the sector. Doesn't matter what sector you pick. Um, they wear suits and they wear ties and they lie. That's what they do. See, I'm gonna tell you like it is, whether you like it or not. I'm gonna tell you direct. I'm gonna tell you what you do, and I'm gonna be me while I do it, which is a very key thing. A lot of people aren't comfortable with being themselves, which is why they have a hard time communicating or being friends with somebody who knows who they are, or being able to support somebody, just simply support and encourage somebody who knows who they are. It's very hard for some to do that because they don't know who they are. So I take pride in loving myself, knowing who I am, knowing my purpose, and not caring about what people think and all that kind of jazz. Because if you live by other people's thoughts, then you're in prison forever. You're in the worst prison of your life. You know what I'm saying? While you're worried about somebody else and what they do, they're living their life and they're free. You see what I'm saying? So, maybe you smoke. If you haven't lit up yet, maybe this is a good time for you to light up and, take you a smoke as well, okay? But credit repair. Right now, I'm doing startup calls for credit repair for only $38. Now, why is $38? Because I'm 38 years old, and it's my birthday all year long. So, I'm just doing a little special. I'm not sure how long I'm going to have it. I don't want anybody to think that it's going to be here, months from now. It could be gone based on how I feel. And I just feel like, what? People ain't really serious about the credit. They don't really want to spend no money. And I just stopped doing it, okay, altogether. I've also slashed my mentoring as well. If you want any type of mentoring, whether that's credit, business, taxes, investments, you want to give me network marketing companies or whatever like that, you can definitely do that. I don't try to hound anybody or sell anybody on it. I just give it to you. That way you can decide for yourself if you want to do business with me or not. Okay, now keep in mind with our credit repair specials, there are no refunds for credit repair specials. Now, the $38 service for credit repair, there's no refunds for any credit repair, not like that. That $38 that you're paying is the initial fee. Now you still got to pay $99 a month for 6 months, but the initial fee is not $198 anymore. It's only $38. Okay, so you only got to pay $38 to start today. So if you want to get something into the credit bureaus, I don't care. You might say, "Hey Jay, you got some good letters, bro. I just want to pay $38 for the first month and just see what happens. All I got is $38. Cool. You can spend $38. We can do something for your credit. All right. You ain't got to spend $200. You can spend $38 and get something done on your credit. Right. Now, let me not babysit. Now, I'm also doing another special right now. It's $17.98, about $1,800. $1,800 will get rid of all of your accounts. Now, those of y'all who've been watching me for a while, and maybe you called the number, and maybe you got a consultation, and you were told that your price was going to be $3,000, $7,000, $8,000, because you got so many items on your credit. You got 36 collections and things like that. And this is not judgmental. I'm just saying it's that high because you got so many. You got student loans. You got this. You got that. Okay. So with all of that, some of y'all may say, okay, well, my quoted price was $5,000 before. You're telling me, Jay, right now I can get it for $1,800? Yes, you can. The only difference is when I do credit expungement specials are not refund based. If you're paying full price, you're getting a full refund minus $150 if anything isn't removed or something. But let's say half comes off, the other half doesn't. We'll refund you for the half that doesn't come off and all that. Okay. But when you're dealing with a special, there is you're getting it at a low price anyway. So there's no refunds for it. But when we get to the time expiry, let's say there's some things still on your credit, we can do a few things. You can give us more time to work on the profile. By giving us more time, you're going to get other free services by doing that. You can get free funding, you can get free trade lines, you can get free authorized users, you can get inquiry removals. Maybe you accumulated more inquiries throughout that time because this right here is not for inquiries. This is only for collections for the expungement service. So maybe you've got 37 inquiries, and we get to the end of your process. And you say you got 4 items left. All right, and you say, well, shoot, man, I'm cool. I don't want to take them 4 items off. They're not hurting me that bad. They're already 2-3 years old, whatever. Can you just take off my inquiries? Yes, we sure can. We'll do that for you. Okay. So that's how the process works in comparison to paying full price to paying a special price. It's kind of like going to the store. If you buy something on clearance, there are no refunds. So put my specials in that same category. There's no refunds on the specials. Okay. Now for any credit repair, like basic or standard credit repair services, for that monthly service, of course, you're paying monthly for us to do work. You are, of course, not getting any refunds for anything because you're paying on a monthly basis. Now, with our service here at J-Mills Credit, we only charge you for 6 months. Only 6 months. So most companies are going to charge you forever. All right, you're going to pay 12, 10. We're only going to charge you for 6 months only. Okay, so you're not going to pay that $99 forever. You're going to pay $99 a month, $38 to start, only for 6 months, and then that's it. You're done. Okay, so that's the first thing. Okay, so if you're in the market of needing credit repair, or if you're in the market of needing something done, you're trying to get some things done, you're trying to capitalize on how the market is, maybe the housing market, the car market, before everything goes crazy, you definitely need to hit us up here at J-Mills Credit. Plan on buying a house next year? Don't wait until next year to start fixing your credit and then get mad if things don't work out. Okay, because every credit repair company, I want y'all to hear me clearly, even the ones who do credit repair. Okay, I know you think you the ish. All right, we back. Sorry about that. I couldn't see. All right, I just really forgot what I was saying in that part because of the little issue. But that was the first part. Talked about $38 a month, $38 to start credit repair, $99 a month expungement, $1,800, unlimited accounts, and it is accounts only. Now, for inquiry removal, if you do want to get your inquiries done at the same time, inquiries right now are only $38 per instead of $50 per. So that's a $12 per inquiry savings. Now, $38, you got to do at least 5. You got to have at least 5 inquiries that you want to get removed. If you're not doing at least 5, then you can do 3, but you're going to pay for 5. As long as you understand that minimum's going to be 5, so it's going to be $38 times 5. That's going to be the minimum price you're going to pay. Now, this is not for, okay, if you got an inquiry on TransUnion TransUnion. It's the same company that pulled it on Equifax, same company pulled it on Experian, and you think that's one inquiry. No, that is three inquiries because it's on three different bureaus. Okay? So just make sure you understand if you're paying for inquiries, you know what you're paying for. Because we get a lot of people who pay for services and don't really know what they're paying for. Okay? Now, don't get me wrong. Every company has some type of payment gateway where you can pay with credit cards or Zelle or Cash App or something like that. I don't take Cash App. I'm just saying that for an example. All right. But every company has a way of taking payments. But every company doesn't do what I do. And what I mean by that is they don't have integrity. Like I just have a lot more integrity than a lot of people do. You know what I mean? I just don't see the point in selling my soul for $1. I can't get around that thought process. Like that dog does not hunt for me. Like that equation doesn't line up. It's kind of like a man hitting a female. I just don't see where that is needed ever. No situation constitutes me thinking that I should be doing something like that. All right. So I don't jeopardize that. You feel what I'm saying? So they're gonna be paying way more than you say. Does this apply to Canadians? Thank you. I appreciate that. I appreciate you watching. I'm not sure what you mean by they're gonna be paying way more. I might have changed subjects. I'm sorry. Something else. I just want to make sure that I get that in. Kenneth, yeah, all is well. All is well, man. Just been working on a lot of things, a lot of businesses, and credit repair, J Knows Credit, this YouTube channel, this ain't going nowhere. Credit repair ain't going nowhere. J Knows Credit ain't going nowhere. My number ain't changing. Number ain't never changed. People thought, I try to call you. I'm like, where? We got every missed call on our phone. We see every call. Where you call at? You ain't text. Because we take text too. So you saying you called and text? Oh, we ain't got no record of that. Show us the screenshot where you texted. Show us the right number you texted to. Okay, so we ain't going nowhere. We're not disappearing. We are here to stay at J Knows Credit, and we're going to provide the best services that we can. But here's the reality check for most companies, for most people, for most, if you're a credit repair person watching this right now, or maybe you've dealt with a credit repair person out there. Okay, now being in the credit repair industry, you got to understand you are not going to get everything off people's credit. I don't care how great you are. I don't care how good you think you are. You might be smelling yourself or whatever like that. You are not the GOAT. You ain't the GOAT. Because if you were the GOAT, you'd be able to get everything off every single time. You're not the GOAT, sis. King, you're not the GOAT. I know you want to aim for that, but you're not there. Okay? You cannot tell people that you're going to get everything, and every single time you're going to hit this, you're going to hit home runs, because see, what's going to happen is they're going to catch you, and then when you don't, they're going to pull your card. Now your name is shit. Now what? Now what you going to do? Because your name don't hold no value no more. You can't do nothing else. You got to get the integrity. Until you get the integrity part right, you can't be the GOAT. Real GOATs have integrity. No matter what's going on, no matter what's being said about them. I don't care what people say about LeBron James. He the GOAT. I'm not saying he's better than Michael Jordan. I'm not saying he's better than Kobe. That's not the point, right? Like right now, like in this era, man, he the GOAT. I don't care if he in the finals right now. It don't matter who's seen it more times. Who played? I'm not even a sports person, but I still recognize that he can be talked trash about. He's still going to invest in the black community who's talking trash about him. He's still making millions, billions of dollars. He's still as meek and as, he ain't lashing out at people. You follow what I'm saying? He don't let that sway what his mission and what he's supposed to be doing here on this earth. He don't let that sway him. The integrity is there. See, until you get the integrity, you want money, but you don't want to get, and I'm talking to all y'all credit repair people who are watching me right now. I don't care who you are. If you're in credit, if you do credit, I'm talking to you. You got to get your integrity right over you making money. If you don't get that integrity right, money is not going to come. Not the way you want it to come, or it's going to come very quickly, and your ass going to be locked up, or your name going to be shit, because you are not really out here trying to help people. Okay? You'll get the money if you're actually trying to help people win. And if you can't help people win, give them the money back. Have a refund policy. But the reason why you can't do that is because you're money hungry. And you don't understand the value of people. If you understand the value of people, this one person that's a client, that's a good client, can bring you 200 more clients. But you're trying to hit them over the head, you're trying to tell them lies and all that, you know, you're jeopardizing your integrity just for $1. For what? Because see, now, once you get caught, your name is shit. And your name ain't shit just to them. Your name is shit to them and to all their friends and all their connections. You just missed out on 3,700 people. And I said 3,700, it could have been this person put you on with 3. But then the second person out of that 3, his friend is a football star. See, you don't know who you're dealing with. And I don't mean to preach to y'all, by the way. I know everybody watching me ain't in the credit repair industry. But I'm just saying, I know people do watch me who are there because I see it. But I want you to, really, do a heart check and really, really understand, like, yo, are you really trying to help people? You really trying to help people? Because I know what my purpose is. I know my purpose is to help people. And I know that I'm operating in that purpose every single day. And if I can't deliver, I do refunds. Unless that service doesn't have refunds. You know what I'm saying? But I make it clear. I make it very, very clear. Okay? But going back to people who are paying for my services and not understanding the time frame. I get people who hit me up and they'll say, well, Jay, I paid back in March and my services, I don't see any disputes that are listed. Okay? Or it's been 3 months and nobody has called me or messaged me. Okay, so here's the thing, and Jay knows credit, we don't call or message you because you see the same reports that we see. So we have you get Identity IQ. You have the login. We have the login. It only updates once a month. Okay, so we only gonna see it if let's say we're looking at 12 months for an example, right? We're only gonna see that report 12 times. So you could be calling, asking us what's going on with your credit, what's going on, and we're like, well, you got Credit Karma at least. Your Credit Karma updates every week. We have Identity IQ, which updates every month on all 3, of course. But we can't tell you exactly what our processes are. Okay. Now, if you're thinking on a traditional credit repair where they send in a letter and they get an answer. That's not my process for expungement clients. If you are an expungement client and you're looking for traditional means of repair, you don't understand my process. So let me make it clear. I do not send in just traditional letters to the credit bureaus for expungement clients. So if you're looking on your credit report and you're looking for alerts on your credit to be there, they may not be there because that's not part of the full process. That's part of how I start. That's not part of what I do throughout the whole process. Okay? So you can't try to measure my process and you don't know the intellectual property I do on the back end. And try to say, well, Jay, you're not doing anything, or Jay, blah, 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 blah. You don't know what I've done because you're looking at what other credit repair people do because that's all they have is credit repair, just basic credit repair. If I'm doing basic credit repair, if I'm just doing the basic and I'm charging you $3,000 or $2,000 for it, does that make any sense? Why would you pay me $2,000, $3,000 to send a regular ass dispute letter to the credit bureaus? So you got to stop looking for it to come in that way, okay? And so I'm gonna do a full video, like a full full-fledged video just on that topic as far as what my processes are, because I don't want there to be any confusion, and that way any client who gets my services, I'm going to send you to that video so you can see and you understand the process. Okay, so it's very important to know what you are paying for. That goes for anything, not just here at J Knows Credit. Know what you're buying before you buy it. Don't buy it and then be like, well, what is it? The only time you buy and ask what is it is if it's an investment, like a stock, a bond, or something like that. Because sometimes you got to think too much about certain things. People kind of overthink about that. All right. Sometimes you got to get in to get the best position to make the most money. If you understand stocks and stuff like that, and timing. All right. But this ain't that. This ain't that. So I want you to yeah, and so I'm gonna have all those videos. I still got about 3 videos that are already in motion. I've already got the YouTube thumbnails. I've already done some editing for those. So I got 3 videos that are going to be coming, that are going to be posted. So I would say you'll see those other videos next week. The ones I'm talking about, what my processes are, as far as what to expect when getting an expungement service. Okay. Yeah, I'll break that down. Probably, more than likely, it'll be next week. I just need to see. I got about 7 videos total. So yeah, in about a week or so, I should have that video up so you can see all of that step by step. Okay. But right now, if you are a person and you have negatives on your credit, and you know it's going to cost you, what, at least $4 or $5, $6, depending on where you live at, a stamp, whatever. If you're sending your own dispute letters, right? You might spend what total with the stamp and the, if you already got some envelopes, what, $6, $7? Okay, and that's just doing it just try and do it yourself. Okay, and there's nothing wrong with that. Hey, go for it, go do it. If you don't want to do it, you don't have time to do it, pay $38 and get me to do it. That's what. Now I gotta send the same. I still gotta certify. No matter what I'm sending, I still gotta certify it. But see, I'm not gonna certify it in that way. I do mine a little bit differently when I send in regular letters. I can't tell you that, but I just don't do just regular certification. I do, even my credit repair is a little bit special on my side as far as what I do. Sending stuff in. Some things work very well. Some things don't always work. But I'm always leveling up what I'm doing, even on a standard repair side. Okay, so you can get this service $38. Let's say it costs me $8, $9 to do what I do. Okay, and then plus I still gotta pay, my assistant and things like that as well. So you're looking at what? Me starting on your credit will be basically, I'll make $20, $25 maybe, something like that. If you wanna, I know people like the pocket watch and all that. If you wanna know the money, here's the money. Okay, so you pay $38, I might make 25 of that. Okay, but that's, if you actually get the service, and $25 ain't no real big huge money. But think about that. You paid somebody else $38, so you wouldn't have to try to figure all this stuff out and hit or miss. Okay? And then, like I said, going forward, it's $99 a month. Ladies and gentlemen, you got to make a budget for things that matter. Our credit, life insurance, and investment money. Not savings, investment money. We gotta make these things like priority. Like we gotta put money into some things that's gonna actually give us some future value. Okay? And so I was just talking to my assistant about this earlier. But there's a lot of debt in this country, right? And you would think, oh man, that's bad. Nah, that's great. There's a lot of debt in this country. A lot of debt. This whole country is built on debt. If you go to usdebtclock.org, type this into your computer right now, or put in your notepad or something like that, write this down. usdebtclock.org. Okay, now I've been talking about this website since I was 25 years old. This is nothing new for me. No, 23 years old actually. 23 years old, I've been talking about the same website. It still got the same crap up there as far as the same, I'll say the same layout. The website has not been updated since I was 23. As far as changing the backgrounds, there's no special graphics, nothing like that. Okay? But what they do have up there is real-time numbers. You can see real-time numbers of what the national debt is, what each citizen's debt is. You can see the Medicare debt. You can see the real Medicare. There's two Medicare lines. If you look at usdebtclock.org, you're going to see Medicare, like $1 million. That's what we're funding it right now. If you have a job right now, Medicare, Social Security money, that money is being pulled out of your check and paid out to people in real time. There is no Social Security. There is no Medicaid money. There's none of that. They took all your money. All the years you worked, they took all that money. They took all that money and borrowed against that money. They borrowed more money based on the money you gave them. Then they spent the money. They spent all that money because we right now we're like 33 billion dollars in the negative for Medicare. I think Social Security is like I'm not looking at numbers right now. I'll pull it up, again. But like it's in the billions, in the negative. So if you think you're gonna work your job and Social Security Medicare will be there for you when you retire, it ain't. You're gonna have to start doing some asset planning, some investment planning, some work on that credit and leverage it so that way you can get some debt and make money. Every business, even this country is a business, is taking credit and making money from it. I want you to understand this, okay? If I am a bank, all right, you think that every big bank becomes big because they just got all these freaking customers? No, they don't. This is how they come big. They get money locally, let's say in the local community, over a 2 years' time. Let's say they built up $400,000 in deposits. They can go to the federal government. When they go to the federal government, they can say, hey, we got $400,000 of OPM, of other people's money. But we need more. But this is our collateral. So they use your money as collateral to get 10 times the money from the government. So now they took 400,000, leveraged your 400,000 to now get 4 million. They got to pay it back at 3.75%. They charge you 8%, 12%, 24.99% out of my little country. 24.99%. They charge you all that, right? And then they keep the in-between money. All right, so they got 3.5. They charge you 17. They keep 13.5. That's a good deal to me. So they fund all of the mortgages. They fund all the cars. They fund all of that because why? They're gonna make money. They're an in-between person, leveraging to make money. Every store, what? I don't care. Gas station, Golden Corrals. I'm sitting around a place right now. Panera Bread, Burger King, Nike. What did they do? How they built these? You think they just built $1 million building off of cash? No. Everything is built from credit. Everything is built off credit. If you really truly understand, like if you break down different parts of your life, it's based on credit. If you look at your wife or your girlfriend, your boyfriend or whatever, it's based on the credit you showed them. It's based on the value that you showed them. There's interest involved. And I'm talking about that kind of interest. There's been interest accumulated over time. You've already built interest with this person. The value of that person has gone up. I'm gonna do a series on that. That's coming. But I need you to understand that credit is bigger than what you may think. You may think it's all about getting a lot of credit cards and all that. Like, no, no, no. It's a whole lot more you can do when you have the leverage. People ask me all the time, like, why do you need a 30K credit card? I might see a 30K investment that I want. I don't care about getting $30,000 in debt. I don't care about that. I care about getting that asset that can pay me $100,000, or that asset that can pay me $500,000 over a 10-year period. That's what I look at. I gives a damn about getting debt. I look at what that debt is going to bring me in income. This is all business. This is what business owners do every single day. They look at what their money is going to bring them in income. That's how they think, guys. So I need you to value I need you to take credit so seriously. Like, because you can be down to nothing. Like, you can have no money at all. Like, no cash at all. But if your credit right, your credit right. All these free cards here for it. TT1 doesn't have my number on it. But if your credit, if your credit is right, all right, you can take your credit and you can come up real easy. It's easy to come up when you have credit available. Because now, look, what you got to lose? This ain't your money. What are they gonna do? Put in your credit report? What are they gonna do? What? I mean, you're already. What? You can get it clean. What are they gonna do? So you can take this and go get a flip. Whatever that flip is, you can flip it. Whatever you're interested in, you can go invest in it. Whatever you want to try, why not? If you're at the bottom, you can't go nowhere but up. Go do that shit. Like, why not? What you waiting on? Like, go do it. Ain't no point in waiting. Use somebody else's money, all right, and go fund that business. But see, I don't want you to, and this is, I mean, you might already be there, but there are some people watching right now who have everything together, got everything together but the credit. Everything else is good, but the credit is bad. You know, so if they lost every dime, if they lost every single dime, they're gonna be done if they don't have any credit. So, like, I mean, everybody knows that Kanye West went broke. He went broke. He used somebody else's money. People gave him money, and he used that shit. Now he a billionaire again. Like, like sometimes all you need is just the opportunity, or you need to get moved from your damn job because you wouldn't move yourself. So God had to move you out that damn job to make you go start that damn business that He needs you to start. And you may not like that. You may not like the way I said that. It don't matter. That could be a reality for you. All right? Where you might have to get moved in order for you to move. Now, if you were to get moved, are you ready? Can you survive 1 month without your paycheck? Can you survive 2 months without your paycheck? Can you survive 6 months without your paycheck? Because even if J-No's credit blows up and I don't make no more money, I got $560,000 in credit cards. I didn't say I got $560,000 of other people's money that watch my channel. Make that clear. I got $500,000 from the folks who made the credit cards. All right? So at any time, I can go and buy a building. I can buy a unit and just rent it out, and residual income, even after expenses, I'll still make money. That's the type of position you want to be in. No matter what your job, your business is, whatever, if something was to happen, I know people say, get rid of your backup plans. I get it. I mean, it's a cute saying. It's cute, but in the reality is, you should not be depending on one income. And if you are, that is insane. Let's say you had a restaurant when they shut down restaurants for COVID, because they shut them down at one point. They opened them back up, but they shut them down. Or if you had a barbershop and they stopped you from cutting hair, because you can't cut hair no more if the barbershop is closed. But you used to making $200 a day. Now you're not making $200 a day for 6 months, because you had all of your knowledge was all on how to cut, how to edge up. You don't know shit else. You ain't got money anywhere else. This is what, like, okay. That's the definition of somebody following what everybody else says to do and focus on one thing, and that's all. You just focus on that one thing. You ain't got to do all that. This is what I hear all the time. People talk to me all the time because they say, well, Jay, how come you don't sleep 2 nights a week? Because I don't sleep 2 nights a week on purpose. How come you don't sleep, man? You should. And that's bad for you, man. That's bad. Based on who told you that was bad? The American doctor told you that was bad. They got you hooked, right? You working 8 hours, 10 hours, 12 hours a day. You sleep 8 hours, 10 hours, 12 hours a day. There's only 24 hours in the day. When do you enjoy your day? You pick up the kids, you run errands, you pay bills, and you go to sleep, and then you repeat. And you let these doctors who ain't cured not a damn thing ever, probably since the measles or whatever, tell you about what you should do, what you should eat. They still say the food pyramid is correct, and it's not. But these are the people tell you that you okay. But then everybody who's saying to do all these things, why all those people broke? Why all those folks struggling? And I'm talking about all. Man, look. For a big majority of, and I mean a huge majority of people who are following, who are following the basic stuff. And this people who are following all the things that society and government and everybody's telling them to do. Everybody that's following all that, most of them, they can't rub 2 pennies together. They 1 paycheck away from being homeless. See, I can't say a person lives paycheck to paycheck because they don't. And I want you to stop saying that too. Okay, and I'm not putting a demand on you, all right? But I want you to understand that word, paycheck to paycheck, that phrase, let me say, in order for it to be true, a person will have to get paid on Friday, and at least one of these dollars has to last all the way until the following Friday when they get paid. That's paycheck to paycheck. Most folks, when they get their paycheck, it's gone the same day or within a week. It don't ever get over here where it lasts all the way, because people start doing stuff like supplementing their life by using credit cards and all that because they don't have the cash. People like myself, I use credit cards for every damn thing. Everything. I use just use it to get my points, but then I pay it right back. Okay? But most folks, they do it and they live for that couple of days or that week or whatever and subsidize the rest of the time. But see, every month they're subsidizing and not paying down. They're just paying minimums, so that debt just keeps going crazy and crazy up. And there's no money invested. There's no money saved most of the time. Which, I mean, money saved it should be invested, but that's a whole nother story. But there's no money saved either. Okay? And like I said, literally, if you're my age, if you're 38 or older, and you still cannot survive off of one paycheck for the whole month, you are living outside of your means. And you're not being real with yourself. You're living in a house you shouldn't be fucking living in. You're living in a place you can't afford because of what people are going to say. You got 2 incomes and y'all still struggling? You husband and wife and y'all can't afford to live? Your house too damn big, your rent too damn much, your car payment is too high. Your car insurance too high, you buying MCM and you can't afford it. See, you gotta be real with yourself. See, you can lie to me all day, you can lie to your friends all day. You gotta live with you at night. You have to be with you at the end of the day. So, if you're not willing to be truthful with yourself, ain't shit gonna ever change for you. You might think you got a problem with weed, and weed ain't your problem that you got. It's not really what you have a problem with. It's not the weed you got a problem with. It's the fact of whoever smoked weed around you, who touched you or beat you up or played you, whatever like that, or that smell resonates with you. Maybe you got raped by somebody who smoked weed. Okay? These are real life things. But it's never the object. It ain't your boyfriend that's the problem. It ain't your girlfriend, your husband that's the problem. It ain't your friend at work that's the problem. It's something you haven't checked in yourself yet to why you think that's a problem. See, I don't have problems with people at all. They don't get into my life enough. They don't penetrate my heart enough to have that type of control over me. See, what you let control you, controls you. What you let move you, what you let it makes you jump. It controls you. Your phone goes off every 10 minutes. You get distracted. Your phone controls you because you don't want to cut your damn notifications off. You got to have every fucking notification on your phone. You like being distracted. You know you can get more shit done in a day, but you just don't do it. You like being distracted. You like sitting on the toilet for an extra hour scrolling through Instagram and Facebook for no reason. And liking other people's created content. You like that. That's just a reality. See, that's just what people aren't willing to look. Hey, you had an hour today. You had 1 hour today to do something. You did not do it. You said you were going to research about that condition you got that's been hurting your back. You ain't looked that shit up yet because it ain't important to you yet. That business you said you want to start, you ain't watched one YouTube video on that business yet. You ain't ready to start that business yet. You ain't for real yet. So when you start being for real, your actions line up. You ain't got to say nothing to me, nothing to your friends. They can see you. They ain't got to see your Facebook. They ain't heard from you. Where's such and such at? I don't know, man. What he just went to work and then I ain't seen him. Maybe he got another job. Maybe he got a girlfriend. I don't know. He doing something though. They don't know what you doing, but they know you doing something. They can see it. Even when they can't see you, they see it. Why ain't he here? Why ain't she here? You grinding. So all that talk don't mean nothing. You want to get your credit right? That don't mean nothing until you do something with your credit. I ain't talking about just for me. You want to get your credit right, but you don't put your bills in your calendar to tell you when to pay your bills. You still missing payments, and you get credit repair. You in the 3rd month of credit repair, and you still missing payments because you refuse to line up with what you should be doing. You find everything more important than what you say is important. See, I don't go by words, I go by action. What do your actions say about you? Not your words. What are people going to say about you? Not what you're going to say about yourself. You put your name in lights, but will other people put your name in lights? will be the same energy. So this is something that we have to do self-check on. Y'all know when y'all watch me, it ain't always just about credit. So, um, you know, y'all understand that, right? Y'all understand. Okay. Let me make sure I didn't miss any questions or anything like that. Super chat, live chat. There we go. There we go. Does the program get rid of late payments for the $38 program? Yes. Write your book and I'll pay $100 for it. Hey, that book is coming. It's coming, man. And I don't like to lie to myself either. You know what I mean? I've been working on my ebook, just the ebook for credit. I'm working on that ebook. Well, I won't say working on it. I was supposed to have finished that ebook about a year ago. Like seriously. And so it's just been like it's been weighing on me because I got so much stuff going on, and I'm like, man, I gotta make time for this ebook because even for me in this ebook, it has not been pressing enough for me to do it. Like I haven't really decided I'm really gonna do this, even for myself. So when I say this, I'm even talking to myself. Even on these lives, I'm talking about things that can be for me. You know what I'm saying? Because your best motivator can also be yourself. You know, and you may have already told yourself certain things that I'm saying right now. I'm just coming to confirm what you've already been telling yourself or thinking to yourself. You know, because hey, believe it or not, whether you like me or not, whether you could be saying this nigga whatever. But yo, I want you to win in your life. And I don't mean that from you paying me no money. Your credit can be fantastic watching me. This ain't about no money, okay? But I want you to win in your life financially. I want you to have success, especially if you my color. Just because I love my people a lot. I love everybody, but I have a bigger love for my people only because, you know, all of us ain't winning. I need more of us to win. So, um, I'm very passionate about my people, and I need my people to come up. But you got to come up here. You know what I'm saying? If you don't come up here, nothing's gonna change. Oh, it's low volume. That might be. Let's see. It's Bluetooth. Nope, it's not on Bluetooth. Not on Bluetooth. Okay. But right now, I'm not gonna hold y'all up. $38 for the credit period. $1,800 for the expungement. If you like to get that service, you can. Um, reach out to us here at J Knows Credit. The number is 1-833-355-6697. Again, that's 1-833-J Knows, the letter J, KNOWS. If you haven't already, please subscribe to the channel. I mean, why not subscribe? Go watch some other content, some other videos. And, if there is a video that you'd like to see me talk about, like maybe there's something that you want me to debunk. It could be a myth. It could be something you've watched. I'm not gonna bash anybody's name or like that. Anybody you want me to bash, I'm not gonna do that. That's not what I do. I'm not gonna bash anybody's name. Okay. But if you just want me to look up something or look into something, I'll look into it. I'll make a video about it. You want me to investigate, I'll investigate. You want to ask if something is a good trade line or a good primary trade line. I'll make some new primary trade line videos. Oh, expungement price is 1,800 set right now, no matter how many accounts. Okay, 1,800 is that set price. For that expungement. But like I said, whatever it is you want to know about, and I can make a video. I'll make that video about it and go into detail so that way you can get educated. You might have a primary line that you might have seen out here, and you want to debunk that primary line if it actually posts or not. And by the way, I'm going to put some videos out here for some primary lines. And I'm warning y'all now. The primary lines that I put out are not going to be ones that I have vetted. They're not going to be ones that I vetted. So it's going to be in the description. It's also going to be in the video. These are ones that I found, but I haven't been able to verify. Now I will do like an updated version, or I'll update the video itself, but that's still there, and change what's in there as far as the description once it is validated. But I just want to put a disclaimer out there ahead of time that some of them won't be validated, so that when people aren't mad that Jay knows credit, I told you about it. I'm just giving you the information about it, but I haven't seen it on my personal credit yet. Okay, so there are some companies I'm just waiting on to see if they post. Okay, but I still want to put the information out there just in case you want to go there. All of them are not affiliate programs. They're just companies that just happen to do primary lines of credit. So most of them, I'm not making anything off of them. I just want to give those out just in case you want to go there. You want to look them up. You want to look at some reviews, and maybe you want to invest in that particular company to help build your credit more. Okay. My goal is to have $100,000 in primary trade lines. They can be all programs. I don't care, as long as we can get up to $100,000. I think that'll be life changing for a person to go from zero to $100,000 in primary trade lines. So that's the mission right now. So look forward to that. Look for some new videos, and hopefully you already follow me on Instagram and you've seen some of the videos that are already coming up next. If you haven't, go follow me on Instagram. That's at JayKnowsCredit, JayKnowsCredit. No spaces, no underscores, no numbers. It's JAY for J Knows, KNOWS Credit. You find me there, and I'll post in my stories today. I'll post what the new videos that are coming, the new line of videos that are coming this week, and then of course I'll put that other one out there next week for going over what my processes are. All right. But thank y'all for watching. Have a fantastic day, and see y'all next time.